Hello folks, it is Monday, September 29th. It is 8:23 p.m. and the first day of the fast has gone by. I started the fast yesterday on Sunday the 28th at 6 o'clock p.m. and I did that so that it would end on whatever day. I guess it's the 5th. Let me take a look. What? Hey, let me take a. I'll just get the calendar here. I don't ever plan these things. So I got this calendar here. That's pretty, isn't it? Anyway, so the fast started on the 28th, and the first of the month is going to be on a Wednesday, and it's going to end on Sunday the 5th at 6 o'clock. That way, the last 2 days of the fast are on a Saturday and a Sunday. And also on the Friday, which will be the end of the 5th day of the fast, because it started at 6. So on Friday at 6, I will have gone through 5 days. And I'll probably be really burnt out, because I'm going to try to only do water, tea, and coffee with a little bit of half and half in it. And I do my vitamins. And that's it. I found with this stuff that the farther you stay away from sugar, the better. Because the sugar takes you up, and man, then you crash. But I got, like I said before, I've been doing this fasting stuff for, 2 years now, I guess. And I got to tell you, I definitely am very grateful to Dr. Jamnadaz on YouTube and Dr. Sten Ekberg on YouTube, because those two guys, they're smart as hell, but specifically Dr. Jamnadaz, because Dr. Sten Ekberg is a certified professional nutritionist. He's brilliant. But Dr. Jamnadaz is a genuine surgeon who actually got sick of killing his patients by using a Western form of medicine. He said there's got to be a better way. And he investigated all kinds of things, and he came across fasting, and he saw some real improvements. So I checked my blood pressure before I started this. It was a little bit high like it was before. And I got into the food, and I did pretty good. I'm sorry. I did pretty good with the salt for a long time, but then I started, one of my weaknesses is I love buttered popcorn. And, buttered popcorn without salt is just not, let me turn this, it looks like it's dark in here. So, anyway, but, so I had some salt on my buttered popcorn. And, but I wasn't, now I used to really, I didn't care, but I do care. So this is not good. Anyway, so we're on the fast. The first day's over. I feel pretty good. And I would encourage you to, if you don't got to do a 7-day fast, do a 1-day fast, do a 2-day fast. But I can tell you, my ankles, I have a little problem with, over the course of the month, I start getting a little problem with my ankles with some swelling. Just nothing big, nothing like I used to, but it's there. It's just like a little band. I can feel it there. As soon as I start fasting, it goes away. My mental outlook is getting better. You'll notice I haven't been posting. I'm trying to change my life, and one of the biggest problems I've run up against is I have a YouTube addiction. I have a genuine YouTube addiction. I can come home, I can turn on YouTube. I got a great big television here, then a computer hooked to it, and I've got wireless. I've got a mouse and a wireless keyboard, and I can surf the internet for hours and hours and hours. And YouTube's wonderful because it has so much content that, I mean, you can bury yourself in this stuff. But the problem is, for me, is that it excites something in my head where I can ignore everything else. And that's bad. You can't live your life like that. I can't live my life like that. I got shit I got to do around here. I mean, I've got, I get the dishes done, I get my laundry done, and I get to a certain point, and then that's it, and I'm back on the YouTube again. Just watching movies and current events. I'm not much on current events because there's a whole bunch of crap going on in the world that's trying to divide us, and I don't, it's all bad news, and doesn't matter what side you're on, the news is all bad, and if you're on this side, that side's wrong, and if you're on that side's wrong, and I don't want to be part of that, I'm a human being, and we're in a world full of 8 billion human beings, and we got to get along, Anyway, but the bottom line is, I'm trying to change. I'm so happy that I'm fasting, because the funny thing was, when I started fasting yesterday, I was thinking, I said, well, do I want to wait till the 1st, which is what I used to do, or do I want to do this, start it tonight, which is, I was saying that to myself yesterday. Yes, I talked to myself, okay? I'm the smartest person I know. and not full of shit either. Anyway, so I was talking to myself. I said, do I want to start this fast, or do I want to wait till the 1st? And I was thinking to myself, I said, this last fast I had, where it ended on Sunday, was so beneficial to have that Saturday and Sunday to be exhausted. That was bang on, man. That really helped, because I could, the Saturday I felt bad, but the Sunday I felt awful. And it was just because I hadn't had anything to eat for 7 days, and it was just a bad couple of days. But I was able to get through it. And I can tell you this, my meal that I'm going to have, I'm going to go down and get that damn pizza. That pizza from Vinny's. I'm going to get that large meats pizza. I got to get that. I got to get something good, because, man, that crap I bought from Giant last time, those little Uno's pizzas were not good. They were not good. I'm sorry. Now, Uno's a great place. I've had their pizza when they had an Uno's up here in Woodbridge, Virginia. I had one of their pizzas, delicious. But that's just not, that frozen little thing, no. So, but we're on a fast, and things are going okay. I'm busy at work. My boss is absolutely fantastic. He really is. He's a hard-working guy. I've never worked for a boss who actually took some of the weight off of me. All my bosses, all of them. Well, you know what? That's not necessarily true. I worked for Marriott for about 5 years in Lurton, Virginia, at a minimum security prison, medium security prison, alcoholic center of rehabilitation for the government of Washington, D.C. But Marriott had the contract. It was the only place in the United States where Marriott had a corrections contract, and it was a good one. They made a lot of money. But, man, oh man, the food we made for those prisoners and for those alcoholics, I'll tell you, man, they ate good. And we ate good too. And that was a great crew of bosses I had. I was very happy with them. And then a company called Canteen came in, and Canteen had certain things that were cheaper made, and I looked at that and I went, you know what? I don't think I want to be in here when the prisoners start eating that food. And I quit. And about 6 weeks after I left, they had a riot up there. It wasn't because I quit. It was because the food was, they were used to the Marriott type of food, which was excellent. And the canteen food was good. It was just different, you know. But anyway, so we're doing good. I've been through a lot. I've been very blessed that all through my life, the good Lord has walked with me and slapped me upside the head and pushed me over in ditches when I was stupid. Yeah, said, I'm sick of you, Phil. You need to check up from the neck up. Whoosh, right in the ditch. Figuratively, you know. But we're doing okay. I'm sorry I'm not answering your comments on the last two videos, but I've just been in a funk, and we're coming out of it, and we'll get back to commenting and we'll get back to posting. But I just want to post this about the fast because I believe in this, and I'm just telling you, my insides today and for the week coming into this, it's kind of weird. After about 3 weeks of eating steady, my insides start going all wacky tobacky because I'm not eating right. I mean, I would love to be all carnivore, but I'm not all carnivore. I mean, I'm not eating at McDonald's, I'm not eating at Burger King, and I'm not eating at Taco Bell. I mean, I don't know what they serve for meat, you know. Anyway, things are going good. We're going to have some other videos coming out on the channel and stuff, but I got one. I just went to Elizabeth City, North Carolina today, and they had this big wind farm out there. And if you've never seen a wind farm, and you see these things that are as big as a 20-story, 30-story building, and they're turning, and it's just amazing. And there's 100 of them in this field, and it's probably 2 miles that way by 2 miles that way, and it's nothing but windmills. But it's cool as shit. Anyway, I just want to pass on that I'm on the fast. First day is going good. We're doing okay. I got to get back on the exercises. I've been very blessed that I haven't pulled anything down here, but part of that is because when you go on a fast, now here's another thing. When you empty your intestines, it puts so much less pressure down here. So if you have weaknesses, they don't hurt as bad, okay? Another thing about this is the mind-clearing effect of not putting food in your body. My brain has been in a funk, and the funk is starting to lift. So I'm very blessed about that. So I'm not going to feed you with a bunch of lines of bullshit. I'm just telling you I'm on a fast. We're through the first day. We're heading into the second day. And I'm happy that I started at 6 o'clock yesterday. Because, and I was thinking, maybe I should start at 6 o'clock on Saturday. And then end on Sunday. But see, then that puts my bad day back into Friday, which Friday is one of my busiest work days. So I don't want that. So the Sunday, 6 o'clock start time and finish time is going to work out pretty good. And another thing is, with that start and finish time, I pretty much can go anywhere I want to and buy whatever food I want to buy. Now, obviously, I'm not going to eat that much of it because my stomach's going to be this big. But anyway, I'm in a good mood. I apologize for not posting. I hope you all are doing fine. God bless you. And, you know, God's with you. God's with me. I mean, sometimes he slaps the crap out of me right in the back of the head. Whack! You know better than that, Phil. And I appreciate that. I appreciate having that holy guidance in my life, you know. you can get seduced by the ways of this world and say things that you think is driving the Lord away, but all you're doing is you're making your Father shake his head at you and go, my son is lost, and I have to be patient, and hopefully my son will come back to me. And so please don't ever drive God away. He's there to help. He'll help you, and it might not come in the way you think, but he will help you. Okay, you just got to ask. Okay, God bless you, folks. We'll see you on the next video. Day 2 of the fast is coming on. Hiya! Have a good one.